Yo, bro. So I just want to make a quick documentation video. This is a time vault video, dog, and I just want to talk to you real quick about where I'm at, where I'm going, how I'm feeling about the journey. I just crushed a workout. I'm still battling with my waking up at 6 a.m., going to bed on time. It was very hard this morning. I ended up sleeping in. Till too long, bro. Too long. Right now it's like 4 p.m. I just crushed a workout. I just finished. About to go home, shower, eat, and hang out with family for a little bit. But I wanted to make just this documentation video. It's Halloween Eve. You know, no parties, no none of that. I'm so locked in on my business, boys. I got 5 clients right now, bro. 5 clients, and I'm working very diligently to improve myself, improve the business, and get my guys the results, the transformation. My very first guy is coming up on his 12th week, which is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Time flies. And this is something I'm realizing. Either way, time is going to pass. 2026 is going to be here in a blink of an eye. And now's the time to actually just fucking go hard as fuck, bro. I can't afford to be sleeping in. I still have $50K in debt and credit card debt, high interest debt. And I plan to pay all that off through a business. I'm working 2 jobs, working Wingstop, working at a steakhouse. I stopped doing the Amazon Flex thing, bro. That was just crazy work for minimum pay. It was crazy. I did that for like a week. No DoorDash, no none of that. The ROI is just too little. It's too little. I would rather just max out everything I can, pick up extra shifts at Wingstop, pick up extra shifts at the steakhouse, and constantly pursue the business, relentlessly pursue the business. That's my mindset. That's where I'm at right now, because I know the jobs, they're not going to pay for that debt. No matter if I walked to work and didn't eat, it would still take me like 5-10 years to pay off the debt. The only way is through a business. The only way is through getting a solid, like raising the income, 10-20K a month. That's the only way. I want it so bad. I am willing to do anything it takes. But then I sleep in this morning, and that's the total opposite of what I'm telling you right now. The total opposite of my words right now. When that alarm hits, I can't afford to be sleeping in, dog. I can't, and you can't either. If you're sleeping in, bro, you can't afford it. Bro, you don't understand what's at stake. You don't understand. You don't know the time you have. If you're in debt, if you're just trying to build something like me, if you're trying to grow, there are other men out there that are out competing you, that have more connections, more money, more everything than you right now, more time in their day to attack. And you're acting like with a job, 2 jobs, you're acting like you have time. With the family, you're acting like you have time. You don't. You need to push. You need to run. You don't have time to smoke weed. You don't have time to drink liquor. You don't have time to just chill with friends. All that, those are high school shit. That's kid shit. You have to outgrow it. And once you do, once your standards raised, that's when actual change occurs. That's when actual change occurs, bro. That's when you start taking the gym seriously, start taking your business seriously, start taking your life seriously, start taking church seriously, start taking yourself more serious. You're out here playing games. I'm out here playing games. I can't afford it. And so this is something that I'm just documenting the process where I'm at, my mindset right now. I'm documenting it on Instagram as well, my mornings, my fitness, everything. I'm documenting everything, bro, because this is the growth. This is starting from zero. I've never made more than 2-3K a month. You know, and I haven't made more than $500 in my fitness business. I haven't made more than $500 in any business a month, really. Maybe 1,000 4 years ago when I was mowing lawns, but I was breaking even, bro. I haven't made any real money yet. You know what I mean? And this is the process. This is hard. This is hard shit. I'm telling you, I've been in entrepreneurship for the last 4 or 5 years, starting off with day trading and lawn business, blah blah blah. If you heard my story, you know my story. And then I had a torn ACL. I had to get an ACL, and I don't even know. It just gradual buildup. My first surgery was like 7-8 years ago, a freshman in high school, and it was just cartilage surgery. But now, like 4 years ago, almost coming up, at the end of 2022, I had to get a whole ACL surgery. My parents had to pay for that. Out of pocket, 10 bands. Insurance covered the rest, which was 50. What? You know, I was lucky. I got very, very lucky. My parents couldn't pay it. I would not have got that surgery. And still just 23 years old, about to turn 24, living at home with my pops, bro, is like, bro, there's so much more to this world that I want to see. So many more things that I want to do, so many more experiences I want to be able to have and give to others. I want to be able to have a wife, have a family, have kids. And if you do have a wife and family and kids, great. Now there's impact. Now there's continuously leveling up your game, continuously getting better. You know, that's just the start. That's just a start, bro. I feel like I haven't even started. And now's the time to just hit the road, hit the pavement, running, sprinting. You know, I have no excuse, absolutely no excuse. I could be working so much harder. I could be up earlier, 5, 6 a.m. I'm 23. I can be off of 4 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep, bro. This is no excuse, bro. There is no excuse for me not to be where I want to be in life. And I know it's the same with you. I'm telling you this right now, and I'm broke. I'm ripped, but I've been working out my whole life. I'm telling you, the gym is just the gym. It is definitely aligned with life, but it is also completely separate from other areas of life. Because the gym is the gym. You could be in the gym for 4 or 5 hours a day, build an amazing physique, and have every other piece of your life missing. So your gym is a complement. Your body is a complement. Yes, you need your body. It is your tool for manifestation, and yes, you need to build it, but it is just a complement to the man. You need to build an unbreakable character, and that stems from every other thing in life, and that's what I'm trying to build with the Forge method, right? FORGE, fitness is the foundation. Order your morning, relentlessly execute your goals, God over everything, and evolve and evaluate. That is the whole man. It's habits, it's mindset, habits, nutrition, and training. It's being able to build yourself into the man who could have an unbreakable character, bro. That's the key. Not just an unbreakable body. That's great. But you'll have injuries. Your body's going to get old. It's going to weather. You know, it's going to die. When you have an unbreakable character, when you have a strong spirit, that outlasts death. You know what I mean? Your traits are what your kids will have, are what their kids are going to have. So, you can have a legacy, but it takes an unbreakable character, a soul. And with that, you need to build that. I'm not a life coach. I always say this. I sound like I'm giving you life advice. I'm not. I'm giving you my story and my advice. I've been in the gym for almost my whole life, and I built an amazing body. I'm super proud of my physique. But there are other areas of my life that I'm not proud of. And you need to take account of other areas of your life. You know, even the greats, they are great in one area of their life, which makes them have character traits that make them great in other areas of their life. You know what I mean? It's not just one. It's no on and off switch for greatness. It's either you have it or you don't. And it carries over in everything, bro. Everything. And so, yeah, bro, you know, I want to be great everywhere. I want to be maxed out everywhere in my life. The gym is great. My finances, shit. You know, my business, shit. I have guys right now, and they're crushing it, but I need to improve it still. Relationships, they're okay, not great. Let's see. Everything like that, you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. And yeah, building a business, building something is gonna take sacrifice. It is. But sacrifice to become the man who can build the business. It's not just like you have to sacrifice your relationships, your health, your everything. Like, no. It's gonna take sacrifice. But the sacrifice is to build yourself into the man who can withstand whatever it is you need to withstand. And is it really sacrifices, or is it investments? It's an investment. It's an investment, bro. So this is just my mindset. I'm just spitballing. I'm documenting. This is a raw documentation. This is where I want to be. You know, and I wanted to be making $10K a month in my fitness coaching business. I wanted to be, you know, quitting my jobs by the end of this year. I wanted to be doing this and that. But a lot's changed. A lot has changed since the beginning of this year. You know, I was in real estate and I quit real estate. And I even 2 years ago, I was day trading and I quit day trading. And now I'm here in this fitness coaching business. And I still in my mind want to go back to day trading. I still in my mind, once I have money, I want to go back to it. I want to do this. I've done it for 4 years. You know, I want to compete in that arena again. And I want to crush this arena too. You know, fitness coaching. This is my impact lane. Building my brand, building my personal brand, building this business is my impact business. Trading is just trading, bro. It's no impact. There's no other people involved. It's just me. You know, me and the screen. So, you know, everything has a reason. God has a reason. He's working in mysterious ways. And, you know, now's the time to be on go mode, bro. And there's no excuse for me or for you not to be where we need to be. Everybody has the same 24 hours. And I'm saying that as I'm broke. I'm saying that I'm going to look back on this video 4 or 5 years from now. I'll be like, this is what I mean, bro. You had the same 24 hours as I did. I just used it differently for a prolonged period of time. And I've gotten the result. I built the man. I built the character. This is your wake-up call. If you're watching this, follow along for the journey, bro. I'm building. I still want to be 10K a month in my fitness coaching business. And then only up from there, you know? Only up from there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. The sky's the limit. Your mind is the only limit. Your mind is the only limit, bro. But, you know, with God, I give God the reins. I'm going to pray like it's up to God and work like it's up to me, bro. And that's the only thing I could do. I could wake up earlier. I could set my sights higher. I could shoot for the moon and land on the stars. You know, that's the goal. I appreciate you for tuning in. My name's Aiden Hatchett. I'm a fitness coach. If you want to join the brotherhood, the Forge Brotherhood, it's building, it's growing, and I'm going to continue to grow it. I'm going to continue to make it better. If you want to talk about fitness coaching, I'm game, bro. That's my favorite topic. I love to see, you know, men come into my program and desire change, have will to change, and get better. Again, bro, this is my impact lane. Follow me on IG, DM me. My DMs are open if you want to talk further. I appreciate you for tuning in. Stay dangerous out there, and I'll see you on the next video. Share this with somebody. Share this with somebody if you got some value from it. I appreciate you. Bye for now, guys.